everyone, this is Brain and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be featuring a magnificent philodendron that is loved for its large painted leaves. Everyone, meet our lovely philodendron. Philodendron Mamei. Philodendron Mamei is from the family of Araceae and is a creeping aroid. Mamei is a good ground cover, but if trained to climb or given the condition that will allow it to climb, it will. This is due to its epiphytic nature. Let us now discuss the phytomorphology of the Philodendron Mamei, or the external structures of this beautiful plant. First up, and the most prominent structure, which is the leaf. Mamei's leaves are heart-shaped, with ruffled leaf blade. It has this prominent concave base, which ends with a sharp apex. The leaf margin is pale yellow. This is the leaf margin. Pale yellow in color. The lamina or the base color of the leaf is dark green. There. With the presence of silver splashes. These are the silver splashes. The silver variegations of this Mamei plant. The variegation in each leaves varies. They don't look identical at all. And there is no variegation pattern. It is as though they've been hand painted or it is smudged all over. There. Unlike other variegated plants that seem to have a pattern, but this one does not. The color of the midrib or the midvein, this one, is between white, light green to dark green. This one is dark green, but if you will look at the new unfurled leaf, like this one, this is a very young leaf. The color is a bit of a pale green, but I'll show you this one. See here that the midvein is still white. It will then turn to dark green eventually. The veins are well arranged in a symmetrical pattern. Taking this leaf as an example, here, symmetrical veins. The veins are deeply set, giving the leaf blade a ruffled appearance. Here, like this one, the veins are deeply set, creating a groove that will create a ruffled appearance to the leaves of this mamei plant. There we go. The venules are fine, so fine that it is barely noticeable. There. I don't know if you could see those. They are very fine. Now let us go to the posterior part of the leaf. There. The back of the leaves are colored in paler shade. Like this one. With a much more visible venules and veins. They are more prominent in the side of the leaf blade. There. They are bulging from this side. There. So that's it for the leaf blade. Now let us tackle the petal of this mamei plant. The petal of the Philodendron Mamei is D-shaped. Which means that this part of the petal is flat, the anterior part is flat, and the posterior part or the back of the petal is curved or rounded, making it a D-shaped petal. Flat and curved at the back. Okay. So let me focus that here so that you'll be able to see the Mamei's petul. You will also notice that there are ruffles in the edges of the petul, which is this one. There. Let me show you here. Closer look to it. There. Okay. It resembles a ribbon. If you look at it closely, it is more like a ribbon. There are also visible streaks down the petul which are colored white to yellowish. Let me show you the ones with a very visible streaks. I don't know if you could see it. Let me focus that a little bit. I don't know if it's visible in your screen right now, but there are whitish to yellowish streaks down to the petul. There. So the junction between the base of the leaf and the petul is colored red or maroon in color. This. That is true to all the leaves of this mamei plant. This one. Even the newly unfurled leaf will have that red color in the base of the leaf blade and the petul. However, the rest of the petul is between light green to dark green with occasional red streaks like these. Okay, so I think that's about it for the mamei's petul. So now it is time to discuss the stem of this magnificent philodendron. The mamei stem is bright red in color, as you can see here. And it transitions from bright red to green, then to brown. Just like here, red, and then transitioning to green, then to dark brown. Or just brown. If you look closely, you will notice this protrusion. This is called the axillary bud. There's one here as well. Let me focus that on here. This is the axillary bud. You should avoid cutting this part of the stem, as this is where the new growth will emerge. I should cut above it or below it to allow the new leaves to emerge from here. Okay, and you will see here the roots. The roots are colored red to green, and it has thick roots and very intricate root system. Let's move a little here so we could see the flower of this mamei plant. This is the budding stage of this mamei plant. I haven't witnessed it really bloom. However, if I'll be able to capture this flower to bloom, then I will surely share it to you. I'm also waiting for it to bloom. I don't know the exact time. Maybe it blooms early in the morning or late in the evening, but I haven't witnessed it yet. But if I do, I'll make sure to show you, and maybe I could pollinate it as well to create another philodendron plant. Okay, and this one is the Cataphile. The Cataphile is the one protecting the plant, or protecting the leaf as it emerges. This encapsulates the leaf, like this one. I'll show you. Like this, it covers the leaf as it emerges, more like of a protection there. Then eventually it will die off, and this Cataphile dying off will not harm the plant. It has already done its part, so it will just die off like such. You could remove it as well if you want to, like this. You can remove it. I sometimes remove it to prevent a venue for the fungi to grow there. Okay, and as you can see, the stem is huge and rounded, and it creeps on the ground, grows close to the ground, as this is a creeper. However, you can train your mamei plant to climb a pole or trees, as it is an aroid. Okay, you will also notice that the leaves are placed closely together, so you need to make sure when doing a leaf cut, or I mean a node cutting, to avoid the areas where the roots grow and the axillary bud grow, which is about here. You can cut here or a bit from here to here. This is the perfect place to cut. It is between the growth of the leaves, the roots, and the axillary bud. Okay, so you will be able to propagate this plant successfully, because you will have this bud as to where a new plant will grow, the leaves to sustain the plant as it grows new leaves, and the root system, which will provide nutrition to the plant. Okay, so that's about it for the stem of this mamei plant. So now let us proceed to the mamei's plant care and propagation. Mamei is a very easy plant to grow. You just need three things: light, soil, and water. One thing that you should remember when providing appropriate light to the Philodendron Mamei is that Mamei's natural environment or habitat is in the vast forest of Ecuador and growing as a soil cover. So with that information, you now know that this plant should be in a full indirect sun. For you to obtain this kind of environment for your mamei, it is important to provide a screened environment of about 40 to 50% sunshade. This is if you are growing these beautiful plants outdoors without the availability of trees. If you are growing your Philodendron Mamei indoors, you should provide bright light from your windowsill or growth light. This will ensure that your mamei plant will receive enough light for it to grow to its optimal state. The soil that you should provide to your mamei plant should be loose to help it creep easily and for the roots to grow faster. Tight, heavy soil can hinder the growth of the root system and may lead to root rot. So this is the soil that we are planting our mamei plants. This is a combination of 4 to 5 soil types. We usually mix different soils or media to provide nutrients to the plant to grow. Since it is growing in the forest, so you will expect that there will be dead trees, dead leaves or rotten leaves, animal manure. You can also expect presence of coal. So we would try to imitate these things that would occur in the soil of the plants where it would normally grow in the wild, to help it grow to its fullest or best state in our home or in our garden. So mimicking their natural environment will help it reach the optimal growth and allowing you to enjoy their magnificent beauty longer. Watering your mamei plant regularly is also a must. Mamei loves moisture, but do not overdo it. It is better to underwater your plants than overwatering it. For as long as the topsoil this is moist, you're still good. You can water your mamei every day for as long as your pot allows the drainage and your soil does not retain too much water. So it is better to underwater this plant than overwatering it. Did you know that mamei plant can remove formaldehyde in the air effectively? Now you know. So I guess that's it for our mamei plant feature for today. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Have a great day, everyone. Till our next video. Bye bye.